In this breakdown, we are going to look at the two plays the Miami Heat ran late in their game today against the Toronto Raptors. Two after timeout specials that they normally ran throughout the season that worked. And in this game, at the end of the game, did not work against the Raptors. We're going to look at why, other examples, and the Raptors' defensive adjustments. My name is Coach Gibson Pyper. You can follow me on Twitter at Half Court Hoops. I run a coaching website called thebasketballplaybook.com if you're looking for more coaching info. Let's get into the breakdown and talk about the first play, which I call Horn's Face. The reason I call it Horn's Face will become clear in a little bit. The play starts off with a Horns formation with Tyler Hero diving towards the rim and kind of just clearing space. Jay Crowder is going to set a ball screen for Dragic. Dragic is going to drive right at Jimmy Butler, who's going to face cut Kyle Lowry, who does a good job of staying attached and not allowing an easy catch. Now, I first saw this Horn's Face play from legendary coach Željko Obradović of Fenerbahce. They ran this play in the EuroLeague where they basically flip it to one elbow, flip it back to the point guard, and then the face cut comes from the corner when the corner man falls asleep. The Utah Jazz took this play, and I think Igor Kokoskov has something to do with this, studying the EuroLeague game, and the Jazz used this play 3 years ago and throughout their season and the playoffs. Now this season is run by the Phoenix Suns as well as the Miami Heat. Both ran it a lot pre-bubble, and they ran it for Devin Booker and Jimmy Butler. The reason this play works is because in the NBA, when players are off ball, they tend to relax in the corner. So by relaxing in the corner and looking at the ball, this allows for Jimmy Butler, who sets up this cut nicely by kind of playing possum, face cuts right in front for an easy basket. Now, the Toronto Raptors are one of the few teams that will always remain engaged off the ball no matter what's going on. As we can see, Lowry here denying Jimmy Butler. So the option here would be either for a backdoor cut. Lowry doesn't allow an easy face cut, ends up with a clear turnover. Now, the Heat actually get this action a lot just in their normal offense, where Dragic will be bringing the ball up one side of the floor, dribble at Butler, and then he face cuts, almost faking their 21 or pistol action for a quick cut and quick score here. If the initial face cut is denied, they have several different things they can flow into. One of the ones I like is where they'll flow into a two-man game, so they'll kind of have Butler curl inside and then go into a side ball screen with Bam or a dribble handoff with Bam. The other option they have is for Jimmy Butler to come up and set a ball screen, a side ball screen for Dragic. So he would face cut here, set a side ball screen, and then play from there. And then the last one would be to post up. So he face cuts, he turns and seals, and posts his man up for a deep post touch, allowing him to get good post position. The next possession, the Heat tried their after timeout where they post up Jimmy Butler, set a back screen with Dragic, and then have him slip for an easy basket. Here we can see the play was stopped. Other examples of this are shown here, as we can see Dragic setting that back screen and then cutting right to the basket for easy scores. This is typically an after timeout set that the Heat will run. Initially I thought it was a read, but it's actually designed for that kind of fake back screen, screen to screener action, and then Dragic to go backdoor for an easy layup. This is something they really hurt the Pacers with this year. And this is also not a new set. I've seen it before, but the Warriors ran it really effectively last year in last year's playoffs. So you can see Steph as the screener here. They get a slip against the Clippers. The same action here. They use this a lot against the Rockets, especially after timeout, since the Rockets switched everything. The slips were usually wide open, or in this scenario, the slip wasn't there, but they were a little late on that switch, allowed Steph an easy catch and shoot three. The reason that the slip is usually open for the Miami Heat is the normal way the set is run is to have that back screen and then a down screen, so screen the screener action, where Dragic kind of fakes that down screen and slips to the basket for an easy score. Now let's go back and focus on the Raptors defense against the Heat play. You can see initially they put good pressure on the ball here with Siakam taking away clear vision of Kelly Olynyk. Jay Crowder has to flash, and then they enter the ball to Jimmy Butler in the post. Dragic is going to set this back screen. Van Vliet does a good job of recognizing it and zoning up. So he's going to take that back screen scoring opportunity away. After this, he does a great job of recovering to Dragic just in time to poke the ball away and prevent an easy scoring opportunity, allowing the Raptors to seal the win. Thank you so much for watching this breakdown. I look forward to doing more. If you liked it, please feel free to like and subscribe.